Season 3 has finally arrived, and I know you want to get these cards as soon as possible, and I'm here to help you do exactly that. Our first step is going to be inside of the programs, team affinity to be specific, exchanges to be even more specific. Once you complete all of these team affinity exchange tasks, you will be awarded with 26,250 team affinity points. And I know what you might be saying to yourself, Blade, I don't have all the stubs in the world in order to complete the exchanges for each and every single division, and I'm here to make it a little bit more cost efficient. How, you might ask? Well, there's this website called showzone.gg, and no, we're not sponsored by it, but it is a website that I highly recommend you utilize in order to get the most cost efficient exchanges at all times. If you go inside their market and then select on exchanges, you will see that they will update the prices every 5 minutes, letting you know which are the best cards to buy and at what price to buy them and how many you need to buy them in order to complete whatever exchange cost value you have there. We are going to put 850,000 as our exchange cost value because that is how much it would cost to complete all of the exchanges for one specific division. And here we can see that if we want to complete the AL West, we will need to create 687 buy orders of this Tony Kemp at 27 stubs. At 27 stubs, it is going to roughly cost us a total of 18,549 stubs in order to complete all of the exchanges for the AL West division. Like I said, you don't need to have a ton of stubs in order to complete each and every single division, but if you are low on stubs or want to be extremely conservative, you can either wait until much later in the week or a couple of weeks down the road, and you will be able to buy 74 overalls at 25 stubs instead and complete these exchanges. But if you want to complete this as fast and most efficient, then I would go ahead and utilize this website. I know what you're thinking, Blade, I'm gonna get tired from creating 687 or whatever amount of buy orders I need to create. So is there a way to make that even more efficient? Yes, if you download the MLB The Show companion app, depending on what you're using, iOS or Android or whatever operating system your phone is working with, you can probably YouTube a video that allows you to set up a free auto clicker in which you can designate which areas the screen will automatically click on in order to create the buy orders in bulk and allow you to simultaneously work on another aspect of MLB The Show at the same time, or another game if you just want to knock out step number 1 first before you work on anything else, but that is not recommended. For step number 2, we are backing out of Diamond Dynasty, heading towards the home screen of MLB The Show 23, and then going into quick play moments. Inside of moments, you are going to have team affinity 3 moments, and each division is going to award you with 7,500 team affinity points once you have completed their moments. You do it inside of this quick play moment section because it does not kick you back out to the Diamond Dynasty home screen, and there is less lag when it comes to entering back into whichever program moments you are completed. Inside of other programs, you are going to participate in the same thing. You're going to complete all of the moments for the June monthly awards program. This is going to net you 46 program points inside of that program. And then last but not least, you are going to do the Tops Now moments, as there are only 3 of them for you to go ahead and complete, and this will also give you 3 set 3 cards that work towards that set 3 collection. Before heading to the next step, do me a solid and hit that like button, subscribe button, notification bell. Check out the description for the Twitch where we stream every single day except for Tuesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern. Our third step is going to be inside of single player modes. We're going inside of Showdown, and each Showdown is going to be multi-divisional. What does that mean? That means that for the East, once you complete the Showdown, you will be awarded with 20,000 team affinity points, not only for the AL but also the NL East. And I know that a lot of people struggle with Showdown, so this is what I'm going to do. We're going to have a YouTube video out most likely this weekend that is going to tackle each and every single Showdown. It's going to go on a step-by-step basis that will tell you the best cards to draft, as well as the best perks to draft, and what pitchers you are going to be facing, as well as where you want to place players in the lineup in order to position them the best in terms of base running whenever you start off with runners either on first, second, or third base. Step number 4 is going to be managing your squad. Now, I have 2 optional recommendations that are going to help help you out tremendously. The first one revolves around the teams you have created. You will want to have Team 3 be a team full of commons. That way, Team 4 is going to be the team that you're actually working on when it comes to the PXP and stat missions needed in order to progress inside those other programs. And the reason why Team 3 is going to be full of commons is, let's say you go ahead and finish a bulk of the players and you don't want to be confused by still leaving some diamond players out there. What you do instead is you just delete squad 4 and then duplicate squad 3, and boom, you have squad 4 fully fresh with common players again, making it easier on the eyes as well for you to go ahead and integrate those new diamond players that you need to complete the missions for. Another optional step, but it is one that I highly recommend, is 1, you're going to be opening a ton of packs. Most of these packs are going to be choice packs in which you select which player you want to select and work towards the missions for. So I would highly recommend either creating a spreadsheet, notepad, or getting a notebook out and then writing down the players that you have selected. Not all the players, because it might confuse you, but the players you have selected and the players that you need to complete these PXP and stat missions for. Now, the reason why that's important is because you want to keep track of it, so as soon as you complete it, you work on the next player. And you might be saying to yourself, well, how many players am I going to have to work with? So by completing the showdown exchanges and moments for Team Affinity, you are going to have a total of 53,750 Team Affinity points, and that is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 diamonds per division, which is a total of 30 diamond cards. And then by completing the moments for the monthly awards program, that is going to give you 46 program points. And with 46 program points, that is going to unlock 12 monthly award cards that you will need to grind PXP and stat missions for as well. So what I would highly recommend is do your best to avoid selecting players at the same position, except for pitchers, of course. And then when it comes to picking these monthly awards players, do your best to keep in mind the Team Affinity 3 players you have already selected at certain positions, which ones you know you're going to do well with or more than likely complete fast, and have replacements from the monthly award cards ready to jump in off the bench as soon as those PXP or stat missions are completed. It's going to make the entire thing a whole lot easier, even though I know that keeping track of all of it is going to be like a second job. Step number 5 is going to be the fun part. There are going to be conquest maps for us to do, and in total there are going to be 30 strongholds for us to conquer. So it's basically a Nation of Baseball conquest map, but it's broken down by multi-divisions. The West will contain the AL West and the NL, and so on and so forth. For completing these conquest maps, you are going to be awarded 30,000 Team Affinity points per division inside of the conquest map. So inside of these conquest maps, which by the way, we will have guides on completing each and every single conquest map the fastest and most effective way possible on YouTube, most likely coming out this weekend as well. You will want to focus on completing all of the stat and PXP missions that you need to work on. Inside of Team Affinity 3, each stat and PXP mission in total will net you a guaranteed 52,500 points, but you are going to go above and beyond when it comes to that. Why, you might ask? Well, inside of these missions, you will see that there are repeatable team build missions. There are also going to be repeatable boss missions as well. So you will always be able to obtain more than that, but you are guaranteed 52,500 points. And then with the monthly award, PXP, and stat missions, you are going to be getting yourself 60 program points. And because they went ahead and changed the program path inside the monthly award programs, by completing the moments and then the stat and PXP missions, you are going to be at the 100 program points in order to complete this June monthly awards program. Step number 6 is completely optional because A, you might have not completed the prior programs, or B, you might not be able to complete it in order to qualify for the rewards. We're going to start it off with programs, and inside of other programs, inside of the June monthly awards, there are 2 optional steps that are going to go ahead and give you program points. For example, once you complete the Tops Now moments, you will be able to obtain this Domingo Germán card, as well as this 95 overall Jarren Duran card that is going to give you 9 Tops Now cards cards, that will give you 10 program points. And if you still have set 1 duplicates that you would like to exchange to get an additional 10 program points, then you will be able to complete that as well. So that's 20 additional program points. You can subtract 5 moments from being needed to complete. And then last but not least, you also have the event that you can go ahead and do, which every victory is going to give you an additional 1 program point. So through optional steps, you can get an additional 20 program points guaranteed, 21 if you count at least yourself getting 1 victory inside of events. Second optional step refers to the XP reward path, ways to get a ton of more experience. The first way you could have gotten an additional 30,000 experience to start off with was the Head Start rewards. Now the way I did this was I went ahead and did not open the MLB The Show app for 30 minutes. So if the update went live at 3, I did not open the game until 3:30. That way, if there were any server crashes or unexpected errors, it would not affect me getting these rewards. Now, a lot of people went ahead and received these rewards logging in instantly, but a lot of people didn't. And if you're one of those that did not, I would highly suggest opening up the companion app and submitting a ticket there saying, hey, I did not receive my Head Start rewards despite completing all of the Head Start reward challenges that were there for me to complete. By completing these Head Start rewards, you are guaranteed 30,000 XP by completing 3 out of the 5, and that is going to be great help when it comes to moving inside of the XP reward path. Another great help inside of the XP reward path is if you were extremely patient. And what I mean by that is if in set 2, after you got the first card, because I knew the first card would be needed for the Head Start rewards, you did not collect any other card. For example, I did not collect any other card. So I now have 269 out of 300, and that's going to give me 5,000, 15,000 total, and now 20,000 total XP in addition to that XP reward path for set 3. Now, in addition to that, because we are completing moments, stat missions, PXP missions, we are going to be obtaining a ton of set 3 cards, in particular unsellable cards. I want you guys to lock in only unsellable cards. You should be able to get at least 50 by the end of today if you are grinding all of the steps prior, and with those 50 you will be guaranteed at least Alexis Diaz, which is 5,000 experience as well, which will also help you jump inside the XP reward path. And if you're lucky enough to get to 90, that's another 5,000 XP with Hilton Smith as well. There are a lot more exciting things coming to MLB The Show, as in the 10th we have ourselves All-Star Week with a Home Run Derby pack Monday night, and then an All-Star Game pack Tuesday night, and then on Wednesday the All-Star program. And they did hint that the Extreme program is coming by the end of the month. So if you guys did end up enjoying today's content and want to stay informed with MLB The Show and have guides as well, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, like button, notification bell. Check out the description for the Twitch, where we stream daily except for Tuesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern, and also the other links such as our social medias in case you want to reach out or just know how I'm doing in my daily life. Have a blessed day and night. Stay positive, stay safe, stay blessed, and I will catch you all on the next one. Peace out.